Looking for a dime. James Locke in the house, gonna help you shine.
Welcome to the Poole Locke YouTube channel. I'm James Locke, and today we're going to answer some of the Ask James questions of the day. We have this question from Alan. He says, I am 57 and I got laid off about a month ago. Should I leave my money in the 401k even though there are not great income options, or should I roll it over to the IRA and do 72T distributions? All right, Alan, I understand your situation and dilemma here. You're 57, recently laid off, trying to determine the best way to position your 401k assets for income over the next couple of years until you reach age 59 and a half. So you're correct that leaving the money fully in the 401k likely means suboptimal income generation. Most 401k plans don't have a wide array of income-focused investments. So any withdrawals between age 57 and 59 and a half would largely come from depleting principal rather than from income investment, right? So not an ideal scenario. On the other hand, rolling it all to an IRA provides more flexibility to invest in income-producing assets tailored for your needs. And the 72T distribution option allows income access without the 10% early withdrawal penalty. However, as you noted, 72T locks you into inflexible level payments for 5 years or until 59 and a half, whichever is longer. Here's what I would recommend based on your situation. First, check with your 401k plan administrator to see if they allow partial rollovers or transfers. Some plans are all or nothing, but many do permit partial rollovers to an IRA. If partial rollovers are allowed, you can employ a split strategy, taking advantage of the best parts of both account types over the next 2.5 years. So let's say you estimate needing around $40,000 per year from your savings during this transition period until 59 and a half. You could leave approximately $100,000 to $150,000 in the 401k, invested in something like stable value or a fixed income fund, given the short duration, the 2.5-year time horizon. The 401k balance can provide the cash flow you need over that period through systematic withdrawals without penalty. Then you roll the remaining 401k balance over to an IRA. In the IRA, you have the open architecture to invest in income-focused holdings tailored for your specific needs, whether that's stock dividends, bonds, REITs, etc. This allows you to position the majority of your portfolio for an income-first, growth-second approach, as I discuss with my clients. The beautiful part about this kind of split strategy is that you avoid having to take inflexible 72T payments at all. You can simply take traditional withdrawals from the IRA as needed to supplement the 401k cash flow. Now this is key because if you do find new employment before 59 and a half, you don't want to be stuck taking forced 72T payments that could be heavily taxed on top of your new earned income. So the split approach gives you maximum flexibility and tax control. Of course, once you reach 59 and a half, the income options open up further. You can consolidate accounts if desired, roll any remaining 401k to the IRA, rebalance the entire portfolio, and develop an integrated income plan without age restrictions or penalties. So Alan, I know it's a complex situation, but taking a blended approach using the unique attributes of both account types could be a great way to optimize your income over this transition before age 59 and a half. Just be sure to crunch the numbers, understand the tax impacts, and ensure it aligns with your overall retirement goals. I'm happy we could explore, some potential solutions for your circumstances, and let me know if any other questions come up. as as you make a decision. So I'm wishing you all the best in this kind of next chapter. So great question. And as always, if you'd like to send in your question, you can do so by emailing them to poollocke@poollocke.com. All right, let's get on to our second question. We have an email from Jim. He says, I'm approaching age 73, but I am still working. So do I have to take my required minimum distribution? All right, Jim, today might be your lucky day when it comes to required minimum distributions, RMDs, from your retirement account. The answer on whether you must take RMDs at age 73 while still working has some nuance, but isn't overly complicated. If you are not an owner of the company you work for and are simply an employee, then in most cases, you do not have to take RMDs from that employer's 401k plan. However, you would still be required to take RMDs from any individual retirement accounts, IRAs, you own, as well as RMDs from any old 401ks at former employers. This presents some potential strategies around which accounts you take the RMD from when investing for income in retirement. Before you turn 73, you may want to explore rolling over those old 401ks from previous jobs into your current employer's plan. By consolidating those 401k balances, you can potentially avoid or reduce RMDs on those funds while still working. Additionally, if you have any conduit IRAs, meaning IRAs that strictly contain money rolled over from a 401k with no annual contributions mixed in, those may also be eligible to be rolled back into your current 401k plan. However, if you have any IRAs that have been commingled with annual contributions, those would not qualify for this backwards roll opportunity. The key benefit here is that by strategically moving money into your current employer's 401k plan, you minimize the accounts subject to RMD requirements at age 73. This can help defer taxes in the short term when cash flow may be less of a concern while you are still earning a workplace income. However, you do raise an excellent point. Your investment strategy should be oriented around generating income prudently, not just minimizing RMDs. While deferring RMDs provides some tax flexibility, you still need to ensure your portfolio is positioned to provide the cash flow and income you require when working full-time, part-time, or fully retired. All too often, I see retirees become overly focused on minimizing RMDs at the expense of suboptimal investment allocations for their income needs. They end up with a less tax-efficient portfolio that underperforms their retirement income goals. So, as you explore strategies around RMDs, be cautious not to let the tax tail wag the investment dog, as you wisely put it. Design an investment plan focused first on generating reliable, sustainable income and growth to support your retirement lifestyle. Then, layer in tax strategies like prioritizing withdrawals from taxable, tax-deferred, tax-free accounts in a mindful annual cycle. For example, one approach may be to plan on taking RMDs from IRAs to meet your income floor while allowing assets in tax-deferred accounts like your 401k to continue compounding for additional income and growth. Right? This balance between accounts can maximize long-term income while being tax efficient. Ultimately, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It depends on your specific income needs, asset allocation across account types, tax situations, other factors. An analysis by a qualified financial planner and income specialist can model out different scenarios to determine the best overall strategy. The RMD rule provides some unique planning opportunities for those still working after age 73, but never lose sight of structuring your portfolio first and foremost around producing the income stream you require to sustain your desired retirement lifestyle. Then carefully layer in the tax strategies like prudent RMD planning to keep more of what you've worked so hard to build. So Jim, I hope these insights help you evaluate the right path as you approach this next phase. As always, I'm happy to clarify any other questions that arise along the way. Continued success with your working retirement. All right, thanks for the question. And as always, if you'd like to send in your question, you can do so by emailing them to poollocke@poollocke.com. If you like what you heard, like and subscribe to our channel. This is James Locke, your retirement income source. See you next time.
Money on my mind, looking for a dime. James Locke in the house, gonna help you shine. Retirement is near, don't you live in fear. Listen up, my friend, let me make it clear. Savings in the bank.